Good morning, good morning, everybody. What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Friday, y'all, and happy September the 1st. Yes, honey. New month, new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please make sure you hit that like button as you come on up in the room. This is your boy, Chef Don Down. We are here to discuss Miss Allison Jordan responding to Candy and Courtney. Okay, thirsty, unverifiable, fake cousin Courtney. All right. In the words of Allison. Shout out to Make It Make Sense Mims for the interview yesterday. I enjoyed it. Very, very dope interview. And he also graced the platform with his presence yesterday. So shout out to him, shout out to him. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Happy Friday. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm just assuming ain't now. Um, what's up with these notifications, honey? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Y'all can hear me. Okay, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Yes, we're going to talk about it because let me tell you something. Allison, Allison ate that yesterday. I don't care what y'all say. She ate that yesterday. Very classy with with how she put things out there. I was here for it. So we're gonna talk about that for sure. But again, happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Let me speak to y'all because you do know I got manners. What's up, Diane Harris? What's up, Aquarius Goddess? Miss Sheila, good morning. What's going on, Stephanie? Shout out to Stephanie and thank you so much for the Cash App already blessing the platform. I know that's right. Listen, let's bump about it because, baby, it's the first. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Okay. I don't know why I was doing hit that 99. Okay. Anyway. Let's see who else up in here. Mia. Shout out to the Maz. Shout out to the Maz in the room. Good morning, Mia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Sharice. How you doing, love? How you doing? Well, happy birthday month. Happy birthday month. What's up, Terry? How you doing, love? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, Shonda? How are you? What's up, Darren? How you doing? What's up, Cheryl? How you doing, QT? How you doing, Kay? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it was a really good interview. What's going on, Cheryl? I don't know if I spoke, but if I didn't, I'm speaking again. What's up, Cheryl? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, listen, we gonna get into it. So y'all know hot topics have been moved to today, but check out this brief trailer and just know that I didn't get a chance to update the date, but it will air this evening. Here we go.
No idea how much this means to me to be here. Like, I literally put this on my vision board, right? That's real nasty of you to say something like that.
So I'm not setting it. I'm not. So we Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But either way it go, it is what it is. But
Okay, to conduct myself in a certain way, and I'm thinking, baby, the way Erica was acting, standing on somebody couch,
absolutely deserve with them feet looking like that.
right?
Just again, you don't have room. Now, I also feel like this. People were saying, well, what about the hypocrisy?
Oh my goodness.
All right, so y'all make sure y'all tune in and support. Shayla said she is a content creator out here in these streets. Okay, so we appreciate you. We appreciate you. What's up, Just P? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see what's up here. Did I get what Monty's? Cheryl, I missed something. What I had got, what you had sent something, Cheryl? What I needs to be checking, Cheryl? Who else is up in here? Let me speak. Let me speak. Let me speak. What's up, Brittany? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's up, Demetria? How are you? Saints and the Aints. You know that's right. I mean, I know that's right. Not you know that's right. But I know that's right too. You did come back. Welcome back. Welcome back. No, for real. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. So let's get into everything here. Okay. So I kind of want to start off with this. Yesterday we discussed about uh Jay Lee's corner being copyright struck for the video. She also posted the email where it stated specifically that Candy Burris and her team, our PR team, asked for the video to be removed, or meaning they copyright struck it. So everybody's giving their opinion about that. But honey, little did we know that Miss Allison was gonna be doing the interview with Mims, and she was going to be ready to spill all of the tea. And I mean, it was just so classy, y'all. Um, so one of the things that stood out to me was the fact that um she has a very extensive resume, and I think that we all can see that just by listening to her and listening to her background from when they were in Chicago, and just listening to everything about her. She knows business, and she's been well vested in the entertainment industry. So I thought that that was extremely interesting. Because we just got surface level information about her, as far as being on the show. And so I was here for that. She also talked about mental health, and I want to. Um, she told us about her journey, and one of the interesting things I heard her say was this was the first time that she told that story without getting emotional, or one of the few times that she's maybe able to tell that story without getting emotional. And I said, man, that that to me, being able to speak out about things that we like as a Black culture, that we don't really address or that we don't really talk about. I'm here for anyone who is advocating for anyone who's dealing with anything as far as like mental health is concerned. So that's the reason why I told y'all I was triggered by this situation, and I'm not gonna lie and say that my personal feelings were also involved in this, but I've already told you guys my journey with mental health. So it's not easy to literally get up here and have to explain your mental health in this particular state. You know what I'm saying? She talked about how last season on the show, they had filmed several scenes. She also mentioned to us, honey, that uh Ralph is definitely coaching Courtney because he was trying to coach her. And she did mention allegedly, I'm gonna put my alleged banner up here. She did mention also too that Ralph likes to Ralph's main goal is to come in between her and Drew's relationship. Now, Ralph, listen, one thing I try not to really do is get into my siblings like marital business. However, of course, I do have a few of my siblings that will come have conversations with me, and I think that they know how I feel about their spouse after having those conversations around. You know what I'm saying? One thing I like about Allison, and I saw people in the comments saying something different than this, but Allison be clocking Ralph. Okay. And if you noticed yesterday, one of the things she kept saying in the interview is that Drew is trying to be just like that ultimate wife to Ralph, right? Not really try to tell his business too much, not really try to put him out there, but try to support him in any way that, she possibly can. Now, we already know how we feel about Ralph, how we feel about Drew. I'm not even going to really go down that road because I feel like, we already know. and we already have our suspicions about everything when it comes to that. I do too. Allison is very classy. I hate Coach Leslie. Allison really gave us something to work with as far as like her personality. She's really dope, I think, in my opinion. And to like really question her mental health was like really weird. Very, very weird. We didn't like it. Well, I'm not gonna say we didn't like it, but I didn't like it. And I want to get into the post that she made responding to this. I guess this was prior to the interview. So let's get into it. So Allison Jordan, I went on RHOA to normalize the conversation on mental health. My vulnerability and willingness to share trials of overcoming PTSD, anxiety, and depression is to reduce the stigma of fear of those suffering in silence. She goes on to say that no one has the blueprint of what a person looks like with mental health. What is normal in quotations with a question mark? Was I supposed to show up in a straitjacket? Furthermore, I do not abuse alcohol or take any medications that interact with alcohol. The statement Courtney Rose made on Speak On It was reckless, tasteless, insensitive, and ignorant. For Candy Burrs to engage in such dialogue was diminishing. Mental health does not own or Mental health does not own a look nor a nor symptoms. It's my hope that Courtney reflects on her baseless, careless words and grows enough empathy to not only issue a public apology, but to take time to educate herself on the many forms of mental illness with the goal of never belittling or attacking anyone's um, experiencing mental health again. I think that that response was absolutely very classy, and I cannot blame her for feeling some type of way about Candy engaging in the conversation. I'm just gonna be all the way 100. Um, and I'm telling y'all, I would respect the situation more if there was an apology. Listen, speak on it. Maybe coming up, for the reunion, for the part one of the reunion. I don't know, but if it is, my hope and my prayer, and it may not happen, but my hope and my prayer is that Candy will get up there and set the record straight prior to her getting into anything else. And that's just on period. Because sometimes you just gotta unfortunately take it and move on with it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta address it. You gotta address it. Just P, we not doing it today, baby. I don't got the energy to fuss with you today. Hey, Natty, what's going on? VS Speaks. How you doing? This is my opinion. It's how I feel. This what it's gonna be, and this just is what it is. Okay. Um. So again, I cannot blame her for feeling some type of way, and also addressing Candy. Courtney, I don't know that she should expect an apology from Courtney, because one of the things that really irritated me about Courtney as well was the fact that she brought up Drew's son when there was no mention of him during this season. It's nasty and it's disgusting. Her remarks, she it's crazy to me. Take the L and be accountable. I totally agree. Take it and be accountable. And again, I think people can respect her more if she just come out and say, "Yo, listen, let's fix this." You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a good look. It's not a good look whatsoever. Okay. So we also find out a little bit more of what's going to air at the reunion as far as Courtney getting into it with Allison. Okay. Allison said she was pretty much minding her business, honey, and Courtney came for her. She kind of feels like maybe it was a production stunt, maybe, allegedly, because there were cameras in the room and she felt like maybe they told her to, have an issue or slam the door or something like that, something with the door, or I can't remember exactly what it was. But anyway, they get into it. We see it on the trailer for the reunion that they get into it. So that's gonna be quite interesting. Let's see what else is like going on that I found interesting. Uh, hold on 1 second. I'm opening up my news. Y'all hit that like button as you come on up in here. Show the channel some love, okay? Hitting that like button is free, baby, and it pushes us up in the algorithm. Um, Chef, I doubt she'll do that. The Taurus in her um will be front and center. Like I said, well, I guess I won't get my hopes up, but I'm just hoping and praying that it's like a little slight turnaround to just fix it, just fix it, just address it. That's all she's saying she wants is an apology. Like, come on, she's literally saying what she wants, and she wants an apology, and I think she's owed that, and her asking for it, I don't think is a reach. Uh, Courtney seems too clueless. Yeah, that's why I say I don't think she's going to apologize on Courtney's behalf. I think, I honestly think Courtney is also being coached. Not only is she being coached by Ralph, but excuse me, I also believe she's being coached by Sheree and Marlo. I'm just being honest. I do. I believe a lot of things. Not only is she saying, "Well, Ralph said, Ralph said, Ralph said, Ralph said," but I also believe throughout the season, Marlo and Sheree attempted to coach her as well. I feel like that because at the end of the day, Drew and Marlo had that incident at the what's her name, you know? So she said, "What I've been thinking and never felt like they were real because I feel like it was a setup on how to portray themselves in the scene. Ralph was switch up, and that's why Drew always looked confused. Absolutely. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a scene um that I think Drew asked Courtney about them being cousins, and she was like, "Oh, I just found out that y'all was cousins, or whatever the case may be." And here go Courtney, yeah, but it's the confused look on Drew's face for me, which made me. I was like, something ain't right here. Now, one of the things I also found interesting was she said that they was out at a club, and Drew's fans wanted to take pictures with her, and Courtney goes to say, "Uh, well, I'm a housewife too. I'm an Atlanta housewife too." Girl, we didn't ask for you. I really want you to go back to wherever you came from. Okay, that's what I really want you to do. Go back to where you came from, please, please. Go back, go back to where you came from. I don't know. Courtney just really irritates me. She really irritates me. Something else she mentioned is that Courtney is an unverifiable fake cousin. Okay, so we are no longer calling her uh 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 fake cousin. I mean, no longer are we calling her cousin Courtney. We are now calling her unverifiable fake cousin Courtney. Okay, so you got to remember that UFCC for short. UFCC. Thank you, QT. UFCC. Type in the comments section. UFCC. Type it in the comment section. I need to know you're listening to me. I need to know you're listening to me. Type in the comment section UFCC. Unverifiable fake cousin Courtney. Oh, that was good. That was a read, honey. I enjoyed that little dragging. So then one of the other things that I found interesting too, uh, she stated that there was a friend that they had. I won't mention the name because I don't really remember. I think it was Melody was the name, I think. But she was saying that she knew of someone who Courtney says she knew. And honey, they called around Chicago to vet because she said she knew people from Chicago and all this kind of stuff, honey. And them people was like, we don't know her, we do not know her, we do not know her. Also, too, no one in the family knows. No one in the family knows Ralph either. No one in the family knows Courtney. Unverifiable fake cousin Coke. Oh my. Oh, you was lying, girl. You was lying, girl. You was lying, girl. You was lying, girl. Hey, you was lying, girl. Because you know what you also said too? You also said that you said that y'all grew up in the same household. So you mean to tell me that your aunties poured up the same pot of oatmeal for y'all, all y'all in the house? That's what you made it sound like. You made it sound like your auntie had a whole bunch of kids. I'm just giving y'all um she made it seem like they auntie had a whole bunch of nieces and nephews and kids that come all over on Sunday morning and get ready to eat. Okay, get ready to eat oatmeal and toast before they get ready to head out to church. You know, y'all's plan to literally be hollering y'all cousins and stuff just really ran dry. Um, I ain't gonna say what the other people been saying, but the other people been saying that y'all may be kissing cousins, kissing unverifiable fake cousin Courtney. That's what the people's is saying. Yes, Mims did do a great job. Hey, Queen, good morning. UFCC Drew needs to make a. Yes, she sure do. She sure do. Uh, Whoever decide to do it, get a coin off of it, because you're not going to sit out here and play with me. Now, I will be honest, right? I'm not very okay. Listen, I know uh your sister is gonna have your back no matter what, so I totally get that. But I don't know if I can still agree that Drew don't be out here lying. Okay, she said point out the lies, but sis, there's a lot of lies that she say on camera. And maybe you know something behind the scenes that we don't necessarily know. But on camera, Drew been lying, and there are several receipts of such. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I necessarily agree with that part, but I understand. You know, you gonna ride for your sister. You know, whether right or wrong, you gonna ride for your sister. So I get it. I get it. She was probably the Tampa chick. Ooh. Hey, Butchie wife, how you doing? Same Keys, what's going on? What's up with it? What's up with it? Yeah, Mims did a great job, as he always does, in my opinion. And I always think he's pretty fair. Uh, he also told Allison why he didn't really like Drew. Was a lot of the reason was because of Ralph. You know, a lot of people don't like Ralph because they peep that gaslighting. Uh, uh, uh. Oh wow. Um, you know, so that yeah, it's very interesting. The one thing that I really got, I wasn't surprised, but when she said that Ralph was coaching her to go against Drew, I wasn't necessarily surprised, but I was just like, come on now, bro. Not the sister. Not the sister. But that proves to you that Ralph does a lot of gaslighting because he tried to gaslight everybody else. But I absolutely believe that Courtney is not only being coached by Ralph, but I also believe Courtney is being coached by Marlo and Sheree. Just my opinion, you know. I believe She's also being coached by them as well. There were a lot of things, and listen, a lot of things I guess are gonna be addressed at the reunion, but we don't necessarily know if it's gonna make it. My m I I wish he would have dug into the coaching thing more. Mm, interesting. I also too, one of the things that I was here for was him basically talking about what Ralph is doing as far as his career is concerned. I thought that that conversation was also interesting because I was like, yeah, because people, all we know is you work in tech, but your wife has also said that she doesn't really specifically know what you do, and she didn't say it like, oh, it's a I don't know how to explain it. She didn't say that. She said she can't really tell us what you do, meaning she don't know either. I'm just saying. Um, I agree about Sheree, and now you got me side eyeing Marlo. Yeah. No, and listen, I really believe Natty. I believe that. I believe that Marlo and Sheree have been coaching Courtney too. I do. I do. I also believe they, and let me tell you something. They knew about Courtney going on speak on it. They knew, and I also believe they coached her for speak on it. Come on now. Cause they friends, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't defended, they ain't said nothing to come out to say anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I believe that Marlo and Sheree is coaching her. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Marlo and Sheree definitely put batteries in Wednesday at you right, you right. Is Ralph making money? I don't know if Ralph making money. Your guess is as good as mine, just Pete. We trying to figure it out. You, we trying to figure out what he doing. I mean, he say he be busy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Allison said that she be seeing him on his Zoom calls and stuff. His work calls and stuff, doing his job and stuff. That was so shady. Um, exactly because it's two parts. So hopefully, yeah. Listen, but if the editing has been anything like the season's editing, it's gonna be chopped. It's gonna be chopped. And did anybody peep? To the people who walk around her saying Sheree ate that scene up. They gave us a sneak peek of the first few minutes of the reunion, right? And the speak on it where Candy called Drew and they talked about her being on Angela. Was it Angela Yee's show or Good Morning Atlanta or something like that? One of them news station shows. But anyway, she was there. Everybody was saying no, because it wasn't Angela Yee, because Angela Yee, everybody was saying she looked like Hazel E. Um, so I think it was like one of those news stations or whatever, and she, I guess, was promoting the show. And they were saying she was looking Candy was saying she looked like Drew. In my opinion, she also looked like Drew too. I said that. And Drew, was like, well, maybe I thought it was the makeup, and I thought maybe the makeup artist that they share or that does their makeup, both of their makeups, was the one who did the makeup. So anyway, Sheree tells Candy that that was one of her worst pictures. And she was like, so if Drew wants thinks that or something about looking like basically what she was saying was it wasn't Sheree always fumbles at the reunion. Y'all walk around here saying she ate that up. I'm trying to figure out how she ate that up because in other words, she called herself ugly. And she tried to call Drew uh, ugly. Drew's far from ugly. We may not like Drew's ways, but Drew is far from ugly. Okay. We can clearly see that. And I don't really like how y'all always try to throw slugs at Drew's looks and her body. And that is so weird to me because then Sheree don't want nobody to respond about how many facial surgeries she done had. So make it make sense. Y'all have said way more about Drew's body and about her looks than she has said about Sheree's looks. Let's be clear. Let's be clear about it. So we not like I y'all Sheree really irritates me. And I don't think that there's any other way to put it. Sheree really irritates me because she swears she be eating. And Miss Mamas, you fail every time. There was no read. Let's be clear. That was no read. My job is hard to explain to my family, and I can't go into detail a lot. So some of my family are kind of like when it comes to okay. See, well, thank you for that. Thank you for that because that's a new perspective, different perspective. I'm not really a Kenya fan, but she's the only one who said something about Candy having her on speak on it. Wait, say that again, Natty. I'm not really a Kenya fan, but she's the only one who said something about Candy having her on speak on it. What you mean by that, Natty? Let me know what you mean by that. Absolutely. Hey, simply elegant one. Hey, 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 hey. Drew has a natural beauty. Absolutely. I totally agree. Beautiful body and she's beautiful. Like I've always said that about Drew Sidori, even before her housewife days, that Drew was a naturally and she's naturally gorgeous as well without, you know, extra enhancement. Baby Drew's face card never you better talk, Aunt Natty, has never. I work for the government. Oh, okay, CC. Okay, well, I'm gonna quit fooling with you. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sheree has never ever won a read or read anybody down at at any reunion. She always gets ate up every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. I was thinking to Drew, I wouldn't even respond to her saying what she said because it actually looked stupid. I will agree with you, Darren. The bob doesn't look as stiffish, you know what I'm saying? And Candy's body is bodying in that dress. I will say that. I will absolutely say that. Um, Candy did. I, I did like their looks more in motion, you know. And I always think too when you see their looks in motion, it makes it look a little bit better. We even said that about Potomac last season at their reunion. That once we started seeing them in motion, it always kind of works like that, right? Her claim to fame. What's up, the real estate insider? Her claim to fame is who gonna check me, boo. Girl, she also trying to sell it on some t-shirts for $82, and I can go to Alibaba and get it offline with free shipping for 19.99. Girl, stop playing with me. And then you got the nerve to have old stupid what's the name? Girl, please. And that was over 10 years ago. We are not interested no more in who's gonna check me bill. We're not interested because everybody checks you every time. So that line never it doesn't eat anymore, sis. I mean, it ate maybe that first few months after you said it or whatever after it aired, but it don't eat no more because everybody checks you every time. You can get checked by Andy on the cool, and you don't even pick up on it. You don't even realize it. You don't even realize Andy be eating you up at the reunions. Every reunion, Andy done ate you up, literally, literally. So, I mean, good grief, girl. Pick up on it. Get it right. Get it right. Get it together. Please get it together. She asked Candy, why does she have oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Why does she have USDC on to speak on it? I agree. Sh- Listen, I, listen, I really think and you know, I'm gonna just tell y'all what the Twitters and what everybody is saying. A lot of people is saying that Candy, one of the other issues that they have is that they feel like it was allowed to be like Candy's mouthpiece, in other words. Who not gonna check you? But what's up, ALP? How you doing? Uh, she was checked. When I child that, and every time she sit on that sofa at the reunion, she get checked. Literally multiple times. What season was season? What spring, summer, September? What season was that? Season 10? No, season 9. No, season 10. Kenny was like, "Why you giving me so much backlash? Why you give me so much backlash?" I'm not. I just asked you what Andy asked you. Oh, joggers, jogger. What happened to Sheba Sheree? Oh, joggers, huh? He asked you what happened to Sheba Sheree. Oh, joggers, joggers. It's coming. s- Uh, uh oh, Stutterbox Sheree. I listen again, y'all. Y'all already know I don't see it for Sheree. Sheree is a big joke. And honestly, y'all don't need to bring her back as no type of anchor or no type of nothing because she didn't land this season. Y'all really wanted her to gather the girls, gather the girls. If me and uh Deshaun look around, everybody on mute. If Kim Zolciak and Lisa Wu can get together and we can squash our differences and we can put our differences to the side, I just know these girls can do the same thing. Girl, what present issue did you, Lisa Wu, who has not been on the show, girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere because, girl, Deshauna ain't been on the show since season 1. What issue did y'all have? What issue did y'all have? And Kim hadn't been on the show since season 10. What? And you was riding, you was up Kim's butt season 10. So what we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about, Sheree? But y'all forgot Sheree wanna look like her twin. Sheree was the first person to say that about Kim Zolak, that she wanted Kim Zolak to be, I mean, that they was twins. Girl, what? Not twins. Not twins. She should be called she by no plus no one looks at her like that. She can't be an anchor. Yeah, but even her getting up there saying that she rallied the former girls. I'm just like, what issue did y'all have? So I yeah, broke twin. Oh, not the broke twin, not the broke twins. So y'all trying to say Sheree broke. That what y'all trying to say? Allegedly, that what y'all trying to say in the comments that Sheree is broke. I'm sick of Kim and Croy. I am so sick of them people. That's why you ain't seen me saying nothing about them people. I am sick of them. I am so sick of them. Take me out of the group chat, please. Take me out the group chat. I am so uninterested in this fabrication of all of these things that y'all have going on. I am so sick of it. You know, it's one simple way to solve everything. Kim, you go your way, and Corey, you go your way. But see, y'all can't do that because y'all don't got no money. That's the issue. But I'm sick of them people. I am sick of them people. Um, Me and Candy have the same birthday, and I see her. Before I grew up and gave my life to the Lord, I was her. She was glad USCC was saying that. Oof, honey. Y'all hit that like button as y'all coming up in the room. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. That's what I need y'all to do. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are not subscribed, honey. We are on the road to 8K, period. Okay. Sheree is not a leader. She can't rally anybody. She is not a ringleader. Kim make really good TV with all of her foolery going on. I am not interested, ALP. She can keep that in that foolery over there where she at. I am so not interested. It's just giving a whole lot of I don't know. Maybe it's because Kim used to try to put up this front. Oh, what's the name of that company? Made 15 million. This is why I always say I always side eye people who always flaunt their wealth like that. People who flaunt their wealth, baby, don't let them hit no rainy day. Because once they do hit a rainy day, it is all the way over. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta be careful because you never know what you might be hit with. That's why I always say folks shouldn't judge when people be in financial situations or financial bond. Now, if it's repetitive, then okay, but you got to humble yourself, Miss Mamas. You got to humble yourself because you never know where you're gonna be. And right now, you was hoping that even Rick Ross will buy one of your wigs. I mean, maybe if you go over there and ask Gunplay if he won't buy a wig for Rick Ross, that'll work since he want to buy, watches and stuff. Go buy a wig. I just really don't get it. I don't understand what's the motive here. Give Kim back tardy for no party, or give her back tardy for the mortgage. Give her back tardy for the divorce. Give her back tardy for everything. But this, but I, I don't want to see her back on RHOA. People are saying she a good mix because she don't mind going over the girls, but I don't want to see Kim back on there. So I just, ugh. Hey, Deshaunda, how you doing? AOP, a quick read, never hurts nobody. Well, I'm just saying, these you can't rally the girls. You Sheree can't rally the girls. Kim can't really come back on my TV screen and do anything that I'm gonna go up for. I would literally eat Kim up probably in every episode review. So I'm good. I'm tired of Kim. Um. Oh, thank you, Aunt Natty, for the cash. Y'all know what we do about cash apps around here. We bumps about it. And it's the first, and y'all blessed, and I know that's right. And it's Friday in my bills to do. My 3 month old baby needs some shoes. Okay. Um, I don't think Kim wants to be around Kenya. Child. Okay. Well, stay where you at then, Kim. Stay exactly where you at. Go over there to Orange County or something. You can't live there because you ain't got the money. Well, I don't know what you can do, Kim. I mean, dog. I mean, it's really strange because I would think you then went all these years. You have went all them years. Kim had literally went all them years, still getting paid for stuff that he was maybe showing up late to, not staying the whole time. You was still getting your full salary, and you show up to these events, stay 30 minutes, and then you ready to go and leave, or don't show up at all. You getting paid for these cash trips that you're not even going on. Kim was doing a lot of stuff that I just don't feel like she deserved to be back on this platform, y'all. I don't. We heard in the interview that the girls had to rally around. The girls had to literally rally around to literally like mm, she got to get another big papa. Good luck to that. Don't nobody want a big papa her now. Good luck to that. Good luck to Kim. Good luck to Kim. I am over them. Y'all see, I do not report them no more. Cause girl, y'all are calling the police on each other. By one can't get in the house, and one locking the other one out the house, yeah, one kidnapping the kids and the friends taking the kids, and I'm just over it. I can't take it. Um, Chef Don, did you get my cash app from yesterday? I did. Thank you. I don't know if I thanked you in the live yesterday, but guess what? I'm gonna thank you right now, and I'm a bump about it right now. I sure appreciate it, but I did see it. Let's bump. Hey, oh, excuse me. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Y'all like how Mims come in here. Mims be like, drop the link. Mims have done this 2 days in a row. Hey man, y'all know I appreciate him coming up here, gracing my platform, honey. Little old me coming over here and talking to little old me. That link is for Mims, y'all. By the way, I may drop the link on y'all today. We'll see. It was basically a read session, and even Cynthia got involved. Like, child. Oh yeah, you talking about season 10? That season 10 reunion. I will always go back and watch the reunion for a good key because they ate Kim up. Okay, that's when the girls rallied to eat Kim up. I mean, even with y'all, even remember when Candy was holding Nene back, when Kim was like, "Yeah, you need to sit back on the couch." Candy was like, "And she is." That was a good reunion. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, Natty, if you can come back up in a little bit, like, I'm gonna let Mims come up first, and then we'll do it. Natty. I had to go manage to get that backstage, baby. I had to say, I got something I want to say. I had to say, I got something I want to say. Okay, I talk to Aunt Natty till Mims come up here. Hey, Aunt Natty.
Hey, Chef, I'm gonna let Mills come up. Congratulations on the interview, Mill. First, I ain't got much stuff to say real quick. Candy was enjoying what she was saying about Drew and Allison. Candy is me about 40 years ago. We got the same birthday. We Taurus on the cups of a Gemini. I see her. I've been seeing through her, Chef. That's when I was telling y'all about her. I am her and she is the old me, okay? Candy will not apologize because that bull in her is gonna take over and not gonna let her apologize.
Mm,
And if the bull don't slip through, them twins gonna take over. If she was gonna apologize, she would have did it when she did her little speech online and made excuses for Courtney, saying they had just came off the reunion and her and Allison had got into it. But the best
right.
two best parts of that interview, I liked it. When they went down to Ralph's Barefoot hometown and showed that picture, and nobody knew UFCC, aka BSC, verbal side chick. And
Who not verbal side?
when she said that when she saw her go in Ralph's dressing room and hug him, she blacked out. And when she came to, Andy was pushing her out. They ain't gonna show her. But I guarantee you, if she didn't get behind Ralph, Allison got a piece of that. I just wish they would show it. Cause when you black out, that meant you done did something.
Yeah, she did say she blacked out. What's up, Louisiana chick? What's up, Mims? Congratulations, yo. That was a really, really dope interview. Gotta be one of my
Oh, thank
faves.
you.
You did a great job.
I appreciate it. Drew needs to get some better some better reactions. Because if Sheree would have said, "Well, that was my worst picture," I would have said, "Nah, your worst picture was that mugshot that you got when you were underage stealing before you came over to Atlanta and was trying to get with any football player that would get with you. That was your worst picture." Don't make me pull it up.
No,
That's
that
what I
was
would
a
have
good
said.
read. That was a good. But Sheree don't realize she read herself in that whole thing. Like I was like, this is so dumb to me.
You know what would have been a better read? After your 50 Shades of Faces, how can you tell which one was your worst?
Yeah, that
That would have
is true.
worked
That's a
too.
good one too.
That would have worked too. Or how about, yeah, remember when you was talking about Nini's son stealing and then you did it? Let's talk about that. Let's go back to the dumb shit that
Mims is
on this
determined to go
platform,
back to this.
out of line stuff.
How
Mims is
about
determined to go
Yeah.
back to this little criminal
how
rap
about when
battle.
Nene told you to fix your face, you finally took her advice?
Not really.
Well, allegedly on that, it was Bob who paid for her original Few Face and Body Works. Like it was
I
Bob who
believe it.
put the nose on her, and then
I
she had
want
Just
reconstructive
like I
surgery.
believe she know that she knew about Bob's daughter.
Yeah, she knew about that girl. How about uh since that was your worst, is that the one you didn't pay the doctor and your check bounced before he finished the surgery and he boxed you?
Yeah, Drew should have just started going back to see. Drew should have did what Claudia does. You have to research people if you really want to read them. The best read comes with some truth.
Yeah.
The
So
best
do
read
them
comes with some
stinging reads,
truth.
honey. That's them stinging reads. Them reads that you got to wait a little second if I give you one back, baby, because you got me a little bit.
Yeah.
You clock my tea
Let's
a
talk
little
about the
bit.
time your son was on that air
Mims,
mattress.
Mims, question: how do you
Yeah.
feel after this interview? How you feeling?
Um, I have kind of like a different interview style. So with Allison, what I chose to do was I gave her the availability to say whatever she wanted to say. So,
Right.
like, if you juxtapose the interview I did with Marjorie Harvey's ex-husband, I had a lot of like pointed questions for him. With this interview, I allowed Allison to say exactly what she wanted to say. I thought she was going to read her um, the mental health community that she's a part of had put together the statement. So I thought she was going to read that. She chose not to. Um, it was just different. So I appreciated her feeling like my platform was a safe space for her. The fact that she did not get emotional when she was explaining, what had happened to me, that gave me validation that I have made her feel comfortable enough to, you know, share her story. Because she thought we were gonna have, like, when I told her we had 200 people waiting, she was like, "Wow, 200 people," and I was like, "Well, no, we're just scratching the surface."
Okay, because baby, it was like 4.1K people in there, right?
It was a lot of people, but
Yeah, it
it
was
was
dope.
very important that Allison got her talking points out. I gave her there was no rules. It was whatever she wanted to talk about and however she wanted to address it.
I enjoyed it because I felt like her responses to everything, it was that classy shade, and she was very classy with the way she responded to things, in my opinion.
She
So
was
again,
not
I think she
expecting
did
me
good.
to come out with that cousin Faith gift. She
Yeah, that
was
that did that took me out too. I was like,
You
not
came out
cousin
with it.
Faith.
You don't want a buck. Cause if I nuck, that was the
Oh,
one.
yeah, that one is always mine right there. That's my go-to right there.
Cause Allison give me, I will nuck if you buck.
I mean, you got to
Okay,
think about Allison, and Allison did not grow up sheltered like Drew. Drew grew up in a household where your sister was married to a professional basketball player. Drew grew up in a household where your sister was working on major sitcoms, right? So it's oftentimes the oldest is the one who, takes all the hits. This woman
right.
was abused. This woman was I want to parse my words on your channel, but if you watch the interview, you know that she had a very difficult upbringing, and she still chose to bring all of her family up with her. Right? She had a real basketball wife story, and she probably deserved to be on that show because she doesn't take shit.
Yeah, okay, she do look like baby ain't got time to play.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
she didn't just have she had a Shawnee style basketball wife life. Because, you could have basketball wives like some of them who you don't know who their people are, or they once dated somebody who, they were a jump off. Or, oh, my husband works in China in basketball. What does that even mean? She dated a Chicago Bull who was there for the championship rings. Like, if you're talking like the greats, you're going to talk about the Chicago Bulls. You're going to talk about the Lakers. She was there for that. That's the kind of basketball wife experience she had. So Drew has led a more sheltered life, right? So that might be why Drew looks to her sister or looks to Ralph or whomever to kind of guide her in spaces, because you had such a powerful sister who damn near raised you.
Right. Listen, that and then her talking about just the mental health journey, like what the hospital was like. I'm glad that she explained that because it is different. You know what I mean? Like one that I was admitted into, I didn't have all of those options. You know what I'm saying? Like the artwork, the music. I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So it is different and it is different levels to this thing. That's why I just didn't take this situation lightly at all. And like I just appreciate her for just putting all of that out. I did not know about her podcast until now. Um, I thought it was a really dope interview. We found out a lot that we did not know. I guess, of course, because she's not a friend of or main cast on the show, but we did find out a lot, and I appreciate that.
We found out a lot about UFCC too.
Well, yeah, we did, but we also knew some of them things or felt like you know, it was confirmation.
I don't even watch the show, just the clips, and I could tell she was a VSC. She
Huh?
the girl from
What's a BSC?
a verifiable side chick.
One of the things that also bothered me too, and I put this on my Twitter, was Courtney. Girl, that adoption stuff was not brought up during this season whatsoever. Why you keep bringing up stuff that happened prior to you being on the show? That's again why I believe that Marlo and Sheree been coaching Courtney too. Not only have Ralph, but I believe, and this is alleged, my opinion, I believe Marlo and Sheree are coaching as well.
Sheree brought her on. So I know Sheree had a part in it. She came on as Sheree friend, not Ralph's cousin.
Mims, you still there? Oh, what's going on with Mims audio? What's up, baby girl 1981? What's up, Shayla said? Darren, what's going on? Nah, I don't know what's going on with Mims audio. And our Natty just got a phone call. Um, but yeah, no, I appreciate Allison's willing to be vulnerable with this mental health journey because it's needed. We don't address it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey. Hey, all right. I appreciate it. Now listen, y'all hit that like button as y'all come on up in here. We got Mims himself up here. Um, just giving thoughts on the interview yesterday. If you have not checked it out, I think one of the mods pasted it in the chat. Simply Elegant One, did you put it in here? I
I'm
think I
gonna
saw you did.
I'm gonna drop down chef in case somebody else wanna come up. But
Okay.
if we waiting on Candy's apology, RHO will be off the air before we get it. If not, she might because she's scared of getting backlash. That's the only thing. Because she think people are turning against her. But I'm gonna say this right quick. The reason I know that she enjoyed that, if somebody had said that about Riley, Blaze, or Ace, or even Gushmouth Mama Joyce, she would have been standing
Ooh.
up hollering, I'm gonna drag you. But she had a smirk on her face the whole time that girl was talking. And that was not an uncomfortable smirk. People can say that, but like I said before, I used to be Kandi. We both Tauruses, both born on May the 19th, both on the cups of a Gemini. I used to be her. It was my way, and I would do stuff. I would put a battery in people back and sit back and watch them say what I wanted to say. So I see her. We see each other.
Mm. We see each other.
I'm gonna drop down and
Okay.
let somebody else come up. I'll be in the chat.
Okay. I did drop the link for anybody else. I think. I think I did. Mims, you still there? I don't know what is going on with his audio. Um, I did drop the link in case if you guys have anything to say about the interview itself or just in general about this situation. This situation. And honestly, I'm very interested in knowing how Sheree ended up with these DMs from or these text messages between Ty and Drew. How did Sheree end up with them? Where that came from? And I think Courtney got a lot to do with that too. Okay. Period. Just because of the fact that, and again, I guess we're gonna have to watch the reunion, but I hope they don't chop a whole lot of stuff out that we need to know. Don't chop none of that stuff out. We need to know. Andy barely wanted to tell what them text messages Drew was sent that Drew showed him what it said. Oh, come on, Andy. This is why I say they need a different host. They need a different host. Okay. Mims, I'm gonna let you come on back. Nah. Now, also too, they did discuss Drew's son. And I did post that on my Twitter. That was one of the things that bothered me the most was the fact that that adoption situation was not brought up this season. So, like, why in the world are we talking about it now? And then you go on in your green screens to say, "Oh well, y'all shouldn't leave all this vodka around me." But then you want to say something about Allison having a drink, and I'm absolutely glad um, that Allison cleared that up. I was very much so glad about that. I was so glad about that. Um, does Sheree know Ty? I'm sure Atlanta Atlanta is smart, especially all the celebrities know all the celebrities just about like Atlanta. It seems big, but it's small. Everybody knows everybody. And truth be told, everybody probably know everybody business. We know how it go. Especially with it being full of talent. That's why I say everybody know everybody, in my opinion. Um, so I'm pretty sure she do know Ty, but I'm still trying to figure out how text messages. So somebody made a comment yesterday that actually really did make sense. They said maybe if Ralph works in technology, maybe he had Drew's text messages and stuff full. But then again, what is it? I don't know. That's very far. Ralph is in it. I mean, LOL. There can be a lot of things, programming, tech availability, beta technology. I could see a phone cloning. Oh, I didn't think about that now. I didn't think about that now. I didn't think about the phone cloning. But somebody did make reference to him allegedly, kind of being able to pull records. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't think about that. Come on, QT. I did not think about that. I did drop the link. Did I pin it? I thought I did. Hold on. I did drop the link if you guys have anything to say. I know a lot of y'all are at work, so I understand if you can't come up. I ain't gonna drag y'all about it. Uh, okay, hold on 1 second. Let's see. Let me pin the comment. Replace pin message. Okay, babe. Yes, please hit that like button. Please, please, please. Free way of supporting the channel. All right. Free way of supporting the channel. We're just discussing the interview. Allison pretty much tells all. I did also read her response to that was originally on Instagram. And I think I would, if Mims can hear me or when he comes back, I'll ask if this post was after or before the interview. But Allison went on to say, I went on RHOA to normalize the conversation on mental health. My vulnerability and willingness to share trials of overcoming PTSD, anxiety, and depression is to reduce the stigma of fear and of those suffering in silence. No one has the blueprint of what a person looks like with mental health. What is normal in quotations with the question mark? Was I supposed to show up in a straitjacket? Furthermore, I do not abuse alcohol, take any medications that interact with alcohol. The statements that Courtney Rhodes made on Speak On It was reckless, tasteless, insensitive, and ignorant. For Kandi Burruss to engage in such dialogue was diminishing. And then she goes on about the mental health part of that. So again, that's just her feelings, and she was hoping that Courtney apologizes, but no, Courtney is around Marlo and Sheree. She has no intentions on apologizing, and she's not going to apologize because of Ralph either. So just my opinion about that. I don't really see her apologizing. I don't see it. I don't see it. I wish she would. I mean, just make this particular part of that go away. Like, I think you can apologize and still, I mean, I guess most would say that it might not be genuine, but I just feel like give her something because y'all really did play, and it ain't cool. It just ain't cool. Hey, Bernita, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Friday. Doesn't Ralph have cameras all over the house watching Drew? And that's what he said last season. That's what he said last season. But I really need y'all to go watch these scenes. Like, go watch the scenes from this season and look at the scenes with Courtney and when Courtney is talking to Drew about being a cousin and stuff. And one of the things that you can absolutely tell is like when this season first started off and she very first found out, Drew very first found out that Courtney was her cousin, she was actually like defending Courtney and like kicking it with Courtney. Courtney actually said that I mean, not Courtney, but Allison said that they actually kicked it, and she, wanted to be cool with unverifiable fake cousin Courtney, and it just didn't work out that way. So, interestingly enough, I Courtney, I just want you to stay wherever you are. Don't come back. Please do not come back. Please don't. Because the people not having you, they say you so nasty and so rude. That's what they say. You so nasty and so rude. And I absolutely agree with them. You so nasty and you so rude. And I always say too, like, be very careful how you judge people's like mental stability because girl, you don't know where you're gonna be tomorrow. You don't know what can happen. Life may be peaches and cream right now, but you don't know what could possibly happen tomorrow. Like, please, that girl. Okay, well, listen. Mims, you still there? I think Mims has some audio issues, y'all. I think he has some audio issues. Maybe he got a phone call or something, because I could definitely hear that he was busy. Um, but I just really wanted to get my 2 cents on this particular interview and just pretty much the situation overall. Another episode is coming up on Sunday, part one of the reunion. If you haven't seen the sneak peek, it is on YouTube. If you're interested in looking at it, and I would ask you guys to look at it because, honey, Sheree, Sheree dragged her own self and don't even realize it. It's just so pathetic. Can y'all bless the platform? Hey, bless the platform and pass that offering bucket round. Pass that offering bucket round. Courtney not apologizing for her statements. She's trying to get a peach. Yeah, I can see that, but good luck, girl. Good luck. I mean, they may just be shady enough to bring Courtney in because Courtney really brung it. Oh my God, Courtney brung it. She brung it this season. Oh my gosh, girl. mm, It's just weird to me. That was a very good interview with Mims. Absolutely, I agree. And I also stated too that Allison stayed classy. She really let us know a lot of things that we did not know about her. Like the podcast thing is dope. I think it's super super dope to be able to speak about, you know, what you're dealing with, and also too hopefully that helps continue to heal trauma and wounds, being able to talk about it, being able to express it, because that's something that they teach you in therapy. Like being able to express it to someone does help because you're able to get out your sentiments and your feelings. And that's why I always say at least give therapy a try. I know sometimes people say, well, it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work, but you'll never know if you don't try. And again, we have a stigma of not addressing mental health here in our community. But again, y'all, you never know until you try. Okay. And if you feel like trying again, try again. But again, you never know the outcome until you absolutely try. And I always think that if you feel like you need that, get it, get it, get the resources. You guys know how I feel about it. I'm gonna put this number up just because again, y'all know I've told you guys about my mental health journey and what has taken place for me. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, if you are feeling any type of way, all right, you can't figure it out. Number one, if it's bad enough, please go to the ER, go to the hospital, get, make sure you do that. But if you feel like you just need some help, you need resources, these people, they also provide resources. Shout out to Mims as well, because from my understanding, he has some amazing things coming up where he will be donating, um or he will be doing a fundraiser, and so we will be supporting here on the channel as well. When he does release more information about that, we're gonna as a whole try to support the movement and try to support just being able to help people in whatever area they need help in. So I feel like when somebody is doing dope things, you speak on it. You know what I That kind of flew out before I anticipated it to. But again, speak on those great things that people are doing. And so shout out to Mims, shout out to anybody just out here making it happen for people struggling. Well, listen, y'all ain't want to come up here, and that's all right with me. It's all right with me because I do have to finish editing Hot Topics episode for tonight, honey. And so I want you guys to stay tuned for tonight's episode with Shayla Set. She has been in the comment section. She is a content creator. I want you guys to make sure you show us some love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be up in the chat. If you can't stay the whole time, that's all right. But you can at least come to the party for a little bit. For a little bit. Okay, come to the party. But you need to bring something when you come to the party. You know what you need to bring? You need to bring something. Okay. When you come to the party tonight, you need to make sure you don't come empty handed. And you know what bringing something look like? Hitting that like button as you see. eh, Hit that like button. Shout out to QT for the super sticker. Continue blessing us with your platform and continue blessing to you. Love it. Keep shining, Chef. Mims, great interview, much needed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Listen, when y'all do dope stuff like this, it really warms my heart up. You know what I'm saying? It really warms my heart up. So I appreciate you, QT. Much love and appreciation to you for this. All right. I love it. Let's bump about this. Period. Let bump. Let bump. So listen, I don't want to get out of here without engaging with you guys a little bit. What are you all doing this weekend? What do you have planned for today? What do you have planned for the weekend? Um, I actually am going to be doing a lot of artwork for a lot of things this weekend. I have a lot of projects coming up that I have to start working on and start making deadlines for. So that's gonna be my weekend. It's gonna be busy. Okay. Now I do know in Patreon we are gonna go live a couple of times this weekend. So if you are in shout out to me, if you are in Patreon, we will be having some kikis this weekend for sure. To kind of help me get through my work. Um, and then also too, I do have a recipe that will be dropping in Patreon as well. Um, this weekend, maybe if not this weekend, definitely by Monday, but I think it'll be by this weekend because I'm almost done with editing it. So we almost there. We almost there. Make sure you're following the backup page. Mims, is you there? Is you there, Mims? Something's going on with his audio. But anyway, um, if you I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, subscribe to the backup channel, D Chef Don Don Productions, D Chef DD Productions. It's so funny because I went into Lamb's chat yesterday, the real estate insider. I went in his chat yesterday. He was speaking to me like he didn't know who I was. So that is the backup channel. If you see that channel pop up, that's the backup channel. Subscribe to that backup channel. We are going to be going live very soon, because I do have some things that I want to discuss um there as well. Hey, Shakira. Did I say that right? Sharika? Sharika. Shak- Where I get Shakira from? Sharika. Detroit International Jazz Fest runs this weekend and it's free. Come and listen to some good music. Shout out to Auntie Bernice over there giving y'all something to do this weekend. The Detroit International Jazz Fest runs this weekend and it's free. Okay. So y'all go out there and sashay to some jazz music out there in Detroit, honey. Go out there and enjoy it. I know that's right. Do they have food and vendors and things out there? I would assume so. So y'all going out there and enjoy that because it's a fest, the festival. Okay. Going out there and enjoy some fun, some festivities. Okay. Um, well, I hope and pray that you all have a great weekend. Make sure again that you stay hydrated. I mean, we do still it's starting to cool down a little bit, but the heat is still heating. Okay. Sun is still sunning and it's hot and hot is still hotting. Okay. Yes, food vendors and trucks. All right, y'all get out there and head down there to the Detroit festival, the jazz festival this weekend. I'm pretty sure there are other festivals going on. I know of one festival going on down there in Atlanta. And those that know, they know what I'm talking about down there in Atlanta. But anyway, I'm pretty sure there's something going on everywhere. Y'all just check it up. Do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Enjoy yourself. Have grace. Have a little grace on yourself. Have a little grace on yourself. And self care is very important. And having grace for yourself is a part of self care. All right. Y'all bless the Cash App dollar sign Chef Don Don 2. It's 12:12 Eastern time. Okay, so $12.12 on the East Coast and $11.11 here on the Central Time Zone. Y'all go ahead and bless the platform. And if you over there on the West Coast listening, $9.11. All right. Thank y'all for blessing the platform, being here, hitting that like button because that is free. All right. We have a blues fest this weekend. Come on, blues fest. Y'all, y'all better get down to them festivals. You know what I'm saying? You know, they used to do I don't think it's a blues fest. I think it's I don't know what kind of fest it is, but I think I saw that they got Maze and Frankie Beverly and all them coming down here as well for because this is a holiday weekend, isn't it? How dare I? I mean, not a holiday week. Well, yeah, it is the holiday weekend because the holiday is on the 4th. So yeah, so it's holiday weekend. A lot of y'all, do y'all have 3-day weekends this weekend? I forgot all about the holiday. Typically, what threw me off about the holiday is typically we have some sort of like family reunion or something. In the if we haven't been able to meet in person, we've always done something on Zoom or something like that. This is the first year that we ain't done nothing. So that kind of threw me off a little bit, and I'm just now realizing that we still trying to get ourselves together. That's the thing. Yes, Labor Day weekend. Okay, okay. Well, listen, y'all go out there, put on your white tube socks, put on your Jesus sandals, and get your shower cap, and get your apron. Get yourself out there and barbecue. Barbecue. All right, barbecue. Well, Natty, I'm praying that your day goes by super, super fast and it doesn't hold you up. Okay. All right, everybody. With that being said, Chef loves y'all. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys this evening for Hot Topics with Chef Dada. And with that being said, peace and blessings.
How much this means to me to be here. Like, I literally put this on my vision board, right? That's real nasty of you to say something like that.
Seven. I'm not setting it. I'm not. So, we Gucci, you know what I'm saying? But either way it go, it is what it is. But
I'm gonna conduct myself in a certain way, and I'm thinking, baby, the way Erica was acting, standing on somebody's couch,
absolutely deserve with them feet looking like that,
right.
Just again, you don't have one. Now, I also feel like this. People were saying, "Well, what about the hypocrisy?"
Oh my goodness.